Okay, hi everybody. Second video. I did my other video, which is the movie I saw yesterday. Now it's time for Trigun. Stampede. Okay, our introduction of... Alright, let's be honest. You can't have Trigun without Nicholas D. Wolfwood. This guy is a freaking G! Yeah? But yeah, this episode essentially is our introduction into Wolfwood. Now, it's a little different, but he still has the same Wolfwood tendencies. And we first see him in the desert. He's hungry, you know, and he's like, you know, falling apart. Then we see Vash, Meryl, and Roberto heading off in a direction, and we listen to on the radio while they're talking that now Meryl and Roberto are accomplices to Vash. Everybody believes Vash is the one doing evil things when he isn't. We also get an end credit scene, which I will go over later in the video. But what happens is they run over Wolfwood. They run him over and get him back in the car, and he's just driving over. They find a rest stop, try to get somebody to help Wolfwood. 2 people are dead, and there's this little kid. Remember this little kid. He's important for later on. But Wolfwood does his services spiel, you know, so on and so forth. It's interesting to see that Wolfwood, really nothing has changed with him as a character. But you see in this episode, yeah, he's a little different as you go along. Now, what ends on happening is this giant freaking worm swallows them. And hijinks ensues. And basically that little boy or girl that they found runs off. Everybody chases after him. What ends on happening is they kind of split off. Roberto, he believes Wolfwood can't be trusted. Mr. I'm replacing Millie. So he's can't be trusted. He feels like he's an assassin, blah, blah, blah. He's got a huge cross. Kudos, by the way, for this anime. We actually get to see the reveal of what his cross is this early. Notice that they're doing a lot of this in this series. They're showing a lot of things early. But what ends on happening is they can't find Meryl, and the kid. And what ends on happening is Vash and Wolfwood get expelled from the worm because they were in the nose. And they go back. They find the kid. What a surprise! He's the villain! Not just any villain. He apparently controls the worms. And Wolfwood's like, not fucking around. He just pulls out the gun. He unraffles this cross. It's the gun. By the way, this gun, holy crap. It has got to be the most visually appealing weapon I've ever seen. As a machine gun, but it does more than that. He wastes the worm inside. And you see this Zazie, this person who betrayed them, or the little kid, is known as Zazie the Beast. He controls the worms. And he has like a bug mask on his face, and he flies away. And Wolfwood then, after shooting the worm inside, his cross has a beam? It's like a beam rifle. And he's shooting the beam, so he just cuts the worm in half while inside. Oh my god. They escape. They didn't kill Zazie the Beast, unfortunately. But they escape during that whole diatribe. And outside, and Wolfwood's trying to feed Meryl the meat of the freaking worm, and she's like, and Roberto seems to be very judgmental about Vash. Like, all right, dude, okay, you see that he's very trustworthy, Vash. He's too trusting of people and naive and blah 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 blah. But you know him. You don't know him. Why don't you go in the recycling bin and bring back Millie, please? I kid. Let's come back to the conversation they're having. He has meat, and they're going to go on their way. We have 2 more scenes, though. Yeah. Wolfwood's bad. Well, he's in league with Zazie the Beast, which has me to believe... I don't... Because I remember in the original anime, he had a master who he was in league with, which I believe who was in league with Knives. So I think this is the same thing. That makes sense. And he's like, he just tells Zazie Beast, oh yeah, I'm just doing my job. Now, obviously, I don't think anything's going to come of this, but who knows. Then after that scene, Knives. Now, it's apparent that they need something from Vash. But this guy who's the doctor tells Knives, you know, your brother has not given up his morality and is more human. And Knives is just saying, we'll just have to force it open, even if we have to kill him. Force open what? It's some kind of gate, which I have my inklings of what that means. But that was the episode. Overall, I thought Wolfwood's introduction was very impressive, to say the least. So far, I'm being very... Listen, for this anime, I am being very fair. I know some people do not like what they've done. They removed a character completely from the series and replaced her with somebody else. That's unfortunate. It's not something that... It's unfortunate and it's upsetting, but all right, Millie was removed. But here's the thing. What did Millie really accomplish or contribute in the original series? Now, if she was in the manga, that's fine. But her contributions were what? Having a relationship with Wolfwood, and she cries when he you know, in the series, original series. Her not being in this, I don't like it, obviously, but that's only one aspect of the show. So to have torches and pitchforks for we don't like you, Orange, is kind of judgmental and kind of, yeah, just no. I say step back a bit and look for this show for what it is. And so far from the episodes I've reviewed, this is my take. This is the 4th episode we watched. So far, I've seen one bad episode. That was episode 2. And my reasonings for saying that are simple. That episode, the fight with the Nebraska family, you know, the father and the son, very lackluster. I did not like that fight at all. It was very lackluster. Didn't care for it. But Orange came back fighting with my criticism by saying, hey, want to have some blood and gore in episode 3. Okay. Showing Knives Off and his cohorts. And then in this episode, you show off Woodwood. Not bad. Okay. So I take it with a grain of salt, saying that the show is going in a good direction. Millie, I'm still pissed off at. I really am. Especially when you have Roberto. He's like the light Wolfwood, and he's all right. Okay, yeah, but what do you have? A tiny pea shooter? Like, I'm learning to deal with it. Overall, I thought this was a great episode. Like I said before, I would say I have to give this a 10 out of 10. Wolfwood's reveal, him finding out he's a villain. Well, kind of a villain. He's not really a villain. He's not. He's Wolfwood. These niggas need Wolfwood, man. This guy's a man of the cloth. He's an assassin, yeah. I know. I trust him. Yeah, let's go Wolfwood. But this has been Bankai 922. Definitely going to continue reviewing these. I think Trigun's on the right path. We'll see. Listen, it's a hard pill to swallow, knowing that they removed Millie and they put Roberto in here, and a lot of people are pissed off. But you got to take the good with the bad. All right, the bad is no Millie, but the good is some good animation, some good fights here and there so far. I like where we're going with this. I do. I like where we're going with this. And it seems like they are, as from my aspect, I haven't read the manga, but, that they're following the manga. So, good all around. This is Bankai 922. Wolfwood in the house! He's my man! Wolfwood. I'll see you guys later.